NANI?!
Wuthering Waves had roughly 30 million downloads in just weeks. Headlines calling it the next Genshin killer, and really early revenues in the hundreds to millions. But a few months later, players are calling it dead, and reviews are dropping faster than the devs themselves can fix the issue at hand. What happened? Welcome back. If you enjoyed deep dives like this, and if you enjoyed the intro from before, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and also comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. And if you're new here and you're wanting to know whether or not you should play the game at all, stick around. I'll let you know. I'll give you my honest opinions. I came across this Reddit post talking about what Kuro's plans were for 2.7. What Kuro said was they wanted to do a full ensemble moment where everyone is fighting together, and their response to that was basically saying that they didn't have enough memory to push this idea. And this got me curious. Kuro, what do you mean by no memory? What do you mean by that? That's right. This is a mobile game. Dive into Reddit and you will see an immense discourse on the issue. And most will agree that the mobile format is holding the game back from its full potential. When Wuthering Waves launched, it had everything going for it. A fluid combat system, parrying mechanics, great exploration, great music, and just great storytelling. It was hyped as the next Genshin killer. But mobile players quickly started to report lag, frames dropping, and then the game just crashing entirely, and even losing their rewards in the process. Now, being a mobile game is both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it is accessible. Anyone can play it from their phones anytime, any place. On the other hand, high performance requires high performance material. On top tier devices, Wuthering Waves runs beautifully. It's console level visuals. But on your average $300 phone, expect lag, frames dropping, and just crashes all around. The performance gap fueled early player drop-offs and frustration. And you might be wondering, what's happening in the mobile community right now? The game needs more resources than Genshin Impact to run smoothly. To put this into perspective, on the PC, you need a minimum of 16 gigabytes of RAM to run it smoothly. And if you notice your game starting to lag or starting to dip in quality, that's usually your RAM screaming, I don't have enough memory. On a phone, the minimum gigabytes that is offered on a phone is 4 gigabytes to 8 gigabytes. If a PC needs 16 gigabytes of RAM to run it smoothly, it's crazy to think that they are able to play this game on a 4 to 8 gigabyte phone. Some people with 8 gigabytes of RAM on their phones experience no issues, suggesting other factors kicking in, such as maybe apps running in the background and causing that delay, or hardware compatibility. The other thing that is going on within this is the memory leaks. Players report that the game's RAM and VRAM usage goes up, and that's normal. The longer you play it, the more memory you're going to consume. But after long periods of time playing the game will eventually crash. There's a mixed report about whether or not 8 gigabytes of RAM is enough for the mobile players. Me personally, I don't think it is. But this also leads into the poor optimization of the game itself. Even with the right hardware and the right RAM, the right graphics card, and all of that fun stuff, some users face stuttering and lag regardless. And this really just indicates insufficient code. This also then kicks in with the changes that users have been doing to try and compensate for this. While some people have been changing the graphics settings from ultra to low, don't see significant improvements at all. And this really just indicates that the code isn't optimized to its best potential. Now, this isn't just happening to the phones. This is happening to everything. And if you've played the most recent patch, you might have noticed the lip syncing that weren't correct, or even the lag, or even crashes. Because I, for one, have played it, and I've noticed the lip sync error and the game crashing on me multiple times throughout the game. The balance and the optimization that WuWa is trying to do, what Kuro is trying to do, while also catering to the mobile players, is immense. This isn't even a problem in the large scheme of things. It's all about choice and preferences at this point, really. And I love how Kuro is actually trying to give all of their players a way to play the game. For instance, if you prefer to play it on the go, mobile is your answer. However, if you want to see them melons a bit closer or see other details, modders, PC or even PlayStation is the route for you. The game isn't even financially failing either. It's facing retention failure with all of this stuff piling up on it. People download, spend, and then just dip out, and I don't blame them. Without smooth performance and a clear hook to get them into the game, casual players just move on. And I, among a lot of the other casual players who play the game, say that there just isn't enough content to go around. And I know I've talked about this repetitively, but the end game content isn't enough. And at this point, it's really something that needs to be addressed soon. Even with the combat that's fun, retention depends on the content pacing, and Wuthering Waves falls short in that aspect. Wuthering Waves really just focuses and is over-reliant on the story-driven content, and the end game feels really light, and the replayability isn't there. And casual players have little to no reason to stick around and play the game. AKA meaning your rewards aren't rewarding. Compare that to Genshin Impact, which keeps players engaged for this long, with consistent events, daily logins, daily commissions, predictable 6-week content rotations. WuWa is gapped, and updates that they have are simply too long to hold any retention. Like I said, the only thing Kuro has against Genshin right now is great story. They are literally one bad story away from losing everything and seeing a huge dip in their player base. So what do they do? To win the players back, the devs need to do these 3 things at least. Number 1, optimize aggressively, and I mean add low performance modifications, dynamic resolution, fix the memory leaks, and manage the background resources for the phone. Fix your code. That is literally the one thing that is holding you guys back. The second one is release weekly content and rotating challenges, limited time events. This is gonna revamp the entire thing, and I have been preaching this in every video at this point. Give us more rewards, something that is rewarding, that have us stick around. And the third thing is communication, and you guys do this splendidly. Kuro has a way of actually talking to its players very openly and very, I'm gonna do this type of thing. And I appreciate Kuro doing that. So, Kuro can recover if they focus on the stability and the engagement of the game. Now, I'm not saying Wuthering Waves is doomed. I'm not saying Kuro's doomed either. Its struggles come from overreaching before it's stabilized. The combat, the music, the design, and just the story is incredible. But without technical optimization, a good steady content, should I say more? Now, should you play the game? My honest opinions are, yes, you should. This is a perfect time to play it, actually, because we recently just finished the 2.0 story arc, and that has been concluded. And right now is the best time to play because that story is fantastic. I can vouch for it. I played this game since 1.0 and they have improved drastically. My only advice to you would be, if you want to play, if you're into anime type games, anything with the plot, or even fun game mechanics, Wuthering Waves is the game for you. And now is a perfect time to play. My only advice to you would be, bum rush through 1.0 and get to 2.0 as fast as you can. And don't play it on a mobile phone. If Kuro fixes the performance gaps, adds recurring content, and talks to its community, I am confident WuWa will bounce back and maybe even surpass its early hype from back then. So what do you think? Is Wuthering Waves going to crash? Or is it going to recover? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed content like this, let me know as well. And if you agreed with me, if you didn't, let me know in the comments. I read all of them. But don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you get updated on videos like this whenever I post. But until then, stay hydrated, and I will catch you guys in next week's video. Peace.